Hi there, my name is Kendall Ann Harris and I'm the mayor here in Bountiful, and today we are with our city manager, Gary Hill.
Hello.
What do you do as the city manager in Bountiful?
Well, my job is it's fantastic. I'm hired by the city council to oversee the daily operations of the city. So I'm responsible for preparing the budget, and I oversee all the employees of the city. I manage the department heads and work with those department heads to make sure that the core functions of the city, everything from police to power to water and even our golf course and landfill, are all operating in a way that benefit our residents and in a way that the city council and mayor are happy with.
That's a big job. What is your philosophy as you go through doing the operations of helping all of these employees do what needs to be done in the city?
The first thing that we try and focus on as a management team is making sure that everyone knows their responsibility and then has the tools and the resources needed to carry it out. So we spend a lot of time as a group with the department heads, making sure that we all understand what our needs are, and then we'll work with the city council through the budget to have the resources we need. But we also spend a lot of time coordinating between departments. If somebody needs help, you'll see the streets department pitch in with filling a pothole that was created by a water leak, for example. And so collaboration between departments is really important and kind of a hallmark of Bountiful.
That is awesome. Is there something that you can think of that residents might not really fully appreciate about the city and how it works?
There are a couple of things that come to mind. One is just the incredible caliber of people that choose local government to be their career. We have some, and some amazing professionals, people that have worked for years and years, either for the city or in this industry, and they love the community. They know their operations so well. They spend countless hours away from work thinking about it, worrying about it. It's really personal to most of our employees, the care that they give to Bountiful. It's more than a job, and that can sound trite, but it's really true. It is a community, and many of us live here. And for those that don't, they spend more time in Bountiful than they do at home. So that would be the first thing that I would say, is that we have an incredible caliber of people that work for Bountiful.
Absolutely.
I think the other thing that is maybe eye-opening to residents are the number of services that a city provides. A national survey was done years ago, and they asked residents, what service does your city provide? And the number one answer was trash removal, which is a function we provide.
Absolutely, yeah.
But cities do so much. We mentioned we have our own power department. We provide water. We have a police department. We do recycling in addition to sanitation. We have our own landfill. We have a golf course. We do streets. We provide parks. Snow plowing, of course, most people in Bountiful are very familiar with our amazing snow plow drivers. And
Right.
So there really is a lot of bang for the buck that residents get for the taxes they pay to Bountiful, and we're proud of that here.
Absolutely. When you look at the taxes that people pay on their property taxes, the city gets such a small percentage of that, but it's going a long way towards our everyday needs.
Yeah, about 8% of a resident's tax bill goes to the city. The rest goes elsewhere. Most of it for schools, which is understandable, but very, very big bang for your buck.
Yes. In this role that you've been in as the city manager for many years now, what are you most proud of?
I think maintaining a sense of community and putting in some improvements that have brought people together. From early on, our city council has had a desire to make the kind of improvements that provide places for gathering for families, for individuals, just to bring people together. We live in a society that really separates us. We drive home, we drive into our garage, we go straight into our house, and so I think our council was really visionary in trying to make things that bring people together. So an example of that is our town square just off of Main Street. I think the town square is an incredible venue where we took an underused site that was old Stoker School, which I actually attended
Which
in
we
first
love.
grade.
Yeah.
But the school couldn't stand anymore, and so we turned that into something where people want to be together throughout the year. There's the ice ribbon in the winter, there's the water feature in the summer, we have the farmers market, we have events on the stage. It really is a fantastic location in the heart of historic Bountiful, and the heartwarming part is seeing the variety and number of people that enjoy it. And there are other improvements. Washington Park is an example of that, of it creating another space where people can gather. So those are the kinds of things that I'm particularly proud of. I think on a secondary note, keeping Bountiful financially stable is something that I'm also very proud of us for doing, and all of it is done with the help of all the department heads and the philosophy and guidance of the city council and yourself. So, none of this happens by any one person, but Bountiful's very financially healthy. We have healthy reserves. We try and pay for as many things as we can without going into debt. We're kind of a pay-as-you-go city,
It's
and
great.
maintaining that is a great way to keep fees and taxes low. But it takes some self-control. Sometimes it takes saying no to requests for things that people might want but would increase taxes, and so but I'm really proud of the financial health of the city.
That's great. You're right. It is a huge team effort, but ultimately that responsibility, you have the continuity, elected officials come and go, but a city manager is here for the long term and hired for competency. And so you really do keep an eye on that and help make sure that we're not spending more than we have. So thank you for that. And, elected officials get a lot of credit for things, but really the boots on the ground and the staff that you lead and yourself are responsible for implementing these things that we get to enjoy for our quality of life. So thank you to you and your team for all that you do.
You're welcome. Happy to do it.
Thanks.